Alright guys, so I had a little impulse buy. I've been wanting one of these for a while. This is a wide crown like T50 staple, pneumatic staple gun. So it's a pneumatic version of these clicky ones, you know, that after about the third or fourth one of pushing down on that thing, the carpal tunnel kicks in and you start to wonder if you're going to be able to hold your beer. But I've been wanting one of these. I bought one of these from Frieght years ago for a project I did, and every time I pulled the trigger on it, the magazine popped open and all the staples fell out of it, so I ended up taking it back and coming up with a different plan for how to do that project. So I saw this in the big box store, the blue and gray one, and impulse buy, less than 50 bucks. 2 boxes of staples and the stapler. Separate. They didn't come in as a kit or anything. I think this thing was $35-ish, somewhere in there. And these are a couple bucks a piece for 1,250 staples. I got 1/2 inch and 3/8. So I'm gonna bust this thing open, and we're gonna see what's in the box. What's in the box? Ooh, reading material. I do actually read these, so I'll do that off camera, obviously. Ooh, they sent you oil? Nobody does that. Oh yeah, already a better design than the Frieght, just on the magazine alone. Other than that, it's basically just a little tiny pen nailer with a wider head on it. Is that nope, nothing hiding in there. Okay. And they send you the Allen wrenches that fill up the little bins, you know, that you have laying around. And you got 1,000 of these things just laying around in that bin. It'll take you an hour to find the right one. Alright, so I'm gonna get to reading this thing right here. And oh look. Pistole I'm not trying to read that. Oh look! It's in a bunch of languages. I only have 5-6 pages to read. Sweet! I'll be right back. Alright, so far so good. I was able to read all the words. Actually went pretty quick. There's a couple of things in here I want to note. This thing actually does T50 staples from 1/4 inch to 9/16. So it's 6 different sizes. So this thing's actually pretty good there. Where was it? Here we go. This offers bump fire capability for quick firing. So you can just pull the trigger and bump it. That is awesome. I've never seen that in a small little tool like this. And look at this. Exploded view of parts in a list. It does have the, you can eject the air, the exhaust. You can turn this little doohickey here. It's kind of hard when you got sausage fingers and aim the air, but alright. So I'm going to lube her up, get some air on her and some staples in her, and we're going to run this thing through some paces. Let me get all that set up. We're going to try it against some hardwood, some vinyl flooring, some leather. The biggest staples I have are 1/2 inch, so I don't really ever see me using anything bigger than those. So we'll see. Alright, so I've got some of this like ultra tough leather. I don't know what this stuff's called. It's not real thick, but stuff's real rugged. This is a piece of that old oak, and then this is some cheapo vinyl flooring. I'm actually wanting to use this. Probably going to be putting vinyl flooring down one of the rooms in the house and edge stapling it. Really don't want to use a spring-loaded staple gun to go all the way around that room. So see this way. Well, look at there. Nice and flush. It's actually working. What? When they do that? Same. Alright, so far so good. Alright, let's try the quick bump. Well, I have to say I'm pleased. There's a couple of them could use a little bit of a banging, but it could just be because I was... Yeah, if you hold it down nice and firm, it sinks it flat. Huh. So this piece of wood right here is like some kind of mahogany or something, and the reason it's still in this rough shape is because this thing just beats the hell out of my tools. It's really hard to work. So we're going to see. Yeah. Try it up here. Well, I gotta say, I think you guys are gonna see this thing in a project. Little homeowner style project coming up. If I do it. I'm trying to find somebody else to do it. I hate doing flooring. But this thing is really handy for other stuff too. I have done some upholstery, and upholsterers actually use the hell out of these things. And the ones, when I first started hunting for these, the ones the upholsterers use are like well over $100. And if you guys have been watching my channel at all, you know how cheap I am. I'd rather make something than buy it, but I can't make one of these. So far so good. No complaints. The only thing I will say on the quick fire thing, it's leaving this little ton, like it's rolling over, and it's probably my fault. Because I was just kind of moving across real fast, and I'm probably just still moving when it fired. So it's leaving one corner sticking up. But everyone that I came straight down on or had it pressed down when I pulled the trigger, they are flush with the surface. So I'm going to attribute these little tabs sticking up to user error. So I know this tool is kind of a oddball tool. It's not something everybody's going to want or need. But if you do want or need one of these, not a bad little tool. It's only a few bucks more than the one from Harbor Freight. It works 10 times better. So the staple gun is not a tool that most people are going to use like for all day. So the springy ones, those are pretty much okay for everybody. But if you have a compressor and you see a pneumatic version that works well and it's not outrageously expensive, I mean, you know, who doesn't love pneumatic tools, am I right? So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. See ya.